youngsters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Kubo's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right-hand side and just thrive in the space.
Yeah, I can see that. He is quite a phenomenon, isn't he? Born in Japan, schooled in Catalonia.
Yeah, and he's got that great pace that allows him to go past full-backs, and there's a real directness to his game too.
Just a terrific talent by any measurement. Now it's Kane. Beckham gets across to intercept that. Played out wide. Now it's Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Raya claims it without any fuss. Fernandez. Kubo. Oh, easy pickings there. Kökçü. He's gone for goal. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Gorosabal. Kubo. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Camavinga. Antalyaspor replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And Jamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard. Hazard with a towering header. Goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 18.
First breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo picks it up from the goal kick. Now that's well seen too. Kubo is always looking to play quality balls. It's Kane! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, what about this cross?
Antalyaspor clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
It's a sweeping cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Donatoni getting up there. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Gorosabal. Jamal. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Akliouche. And it's Kubo. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Hazard finding himself in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. And here's Hazard. Hangs one in. Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Kane.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Akliush stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, super! Hazard! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 11, Eden Hazard.
Antalyaspor are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it.
There will
Now
be
they have it.
added time.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Antalyaspor are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Kane. Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Fernandez. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. Antalyaspor, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Kubo. It's Camavinga. And that's a throw-in. And here's Bellingham. He's found space here. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. No way through there. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Kubo aims beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Ilhan Mansons. Number 19,
Antalyaspor are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Mbappe. Number 23,
Now it's Mbappe.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Park Ji-sung. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
And he's being shifted off it. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. Over to the right flank. Yamal picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely shaped ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Akanji. Caicedo. And Akliush.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's the keeper's ball. Kamavinga. He's got away. Played in by... Oh, shoot it! It's hit the upright. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Pedri. Substitution.
Knocks it into space. And that was asking for too much. Antalyaspor have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Townsend. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Bellingham. That's a good run down the left. He's looking wide. Caicedo calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Akliush. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, what a ball! Just the keeper in his way! Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right.
And that's that. Antalyaspor are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Antalyaspor definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was linked.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here, This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Inter Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, that could spell trouble. He's having a pop! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Rice with the clearance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Donadoni. And he thumps it clear. Still goalless. Here's a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And he was alert to it. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot at goal! Goal! Inter! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away, in towards the backs, and a header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Van Dijk cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Tacho gets it away and smartly reclaimed.
Kukçu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. Spread it left. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Kukçu. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played into space. Over to the right flank. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Trossard. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Kukçu. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Donadoni! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now Trossard. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Trossard, pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped cross. That's a decent clearance. Trossard. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Antalyaspor finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it out wide. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Cross goes in there. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Antalyaspor still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar. A probing pass. Floated through. It's a promising position.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Antalyaspor are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Looking to play him in. Van Dijk. Trossard. Beckham gets a foot in here. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Hazard. Beckham. Oh, that was vital. That's not going far. Antalyaspor have reclaimed it. Neymar. And it's Rice. Pacho. Now Trossard. Pacho. Not the most convincing of passes. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries from a long way out. Great effort, but no way through. Robertson. Rice. It's a good foot in there. Strong running down that left flank. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nicely aimed pass. Park Ji-sung wants to run onto this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a shot! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 5.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rice wins the duel this time.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Can he finish? Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
So we have movement on both benches. Antalyaspor found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo tries a cross.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
So off we go then. So Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rice. Great vision. Oh, they could be caught out here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Now it's Abraham. Abraham! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and throw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Donatoni. They've got to be quick to recover this. Rice. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Now Gakpo. Now it's Yamal. That's going right the way across. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rice.
Antalyaspor are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's played into the middle. And here's Abraham. Alvarez. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Might want to be careful there.
Gakpo. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. Alvarez. Almost half an hour in now. He is through here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neatly clipped into space. Paredes. Messi has created one goal already. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Antalyaspor with the corner, there first. Saliba attempts a clearance. He has a look up. Big chance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Paredes. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Yamal. Park Ji-sung has the space to scheme. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. And it's Rice. Played through into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's out for a goal kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paredes. For Rice. Looking for options for movement. Takes the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Paredes. Rice. And it's Paredes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Alvarez. And it's made its way to him. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gakpo. That's Abraham. Over to the right flank. Incoming delivery. Oh, good climb! And the referee has signalled for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's gone for goal. And for a moment, time stood still. Van Dijk. Alvarez. And it's Van Dijk. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Alvarez. Good ball, good take. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Abraham.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Paredes. Now it's Abraham. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Saliba. Now Paredes. Spread it left. This looks promising. Ji-sung. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice. Paredes. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Spread to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ji-sung's cross. And Antalyaspor can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Cambio.
And he's managed to get rid. And Antalyaspor do have options available on the... Has another go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, brilliant from Ji-sung! A finish right from the top draw. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And Antalyaspor have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's in a great position here. Shoots! And one more try! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Dani Olmo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Antalyaspor have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Delicate getting up there! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here?
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rice, spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9. Número 10. Messi.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Entran número 15, número 19, número 13. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Now it's Shevchenko. Saliba wins the duel this time. Rice into the last 5 minutes. Now Foden. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. Paredes. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Now Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Foden. Abraham. And he's got away from him. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. And here's Foden. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we're done. Antalyaspor have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Park Ji-sung taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved.